Atlantic, and that's you cannot forget that, and that's a big part of the race as well, to explore the archipelago from this kind of perspective, and this is really a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And I know, as you said, you have a lot of data. You have been measuring every meter almost on this course from Arholma down to Landsort. Have you actually yourself swimmed and run the course also, the whole way?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah, that's where it started. I actually started to set the plan for the distance in 2013, and then ended up in 2020. Me and Kraken Swimrun, my training buddies, we did the distance over 3 days. We had no clue of anything, but we went from Arholma to Möja, and then Möja out to Ornö, and then Ornö to Landsort. And then that's where I started to plan the race, because I love this kind of experience and or adventure, and not at least to experience that together with friends. So that's also why it's a team race, because that's the dynamic in the team and everything. That's a big part of the race. This is not a solo race. This is not the so that's why I love this kind of race composition, or what do you say? And we have no track, orienteering, navigation, swimming, running, just off to yourself. It's fantastic.
And I also have to love the fact that we have different brains, because to many people this might seem like a nightmare, but to you it's a dream.
Yeah.
Yes,
for sure. And that's a big part of it as well. But it's a drama. That's also, we know that the people that are watching the live stream, they are not only endurance addicts. They are just normal people, because they are fascinated of what this team are achieving and what they are going through during the race. So yes, absolutely, we're different, but that's like with everything in life.
And people might wonder also who is doing that. I mean, because anybody cannot just apply and get into the race. It's you handpick the athletes, right?
Yes, exactly. So if you want to enter one water race, we have an application process, because we want to pick up the very best teams, and not everyone can do it. And we want it to be a race for the best in the world, and that's also what I want to bring to the best in the world, because that's what you like. You want to compete against the best and see, okay, what is actually possible, the ultimate proof of human capacity, and who actually has it or not. So that's the big purpose of the race as well, to just put the best together, and of course they're the best, but not at least for a fantastic bunch of people. We have a very fantastic community, and the atmosphere around all the teams, and not at least the staff as well. We talk a lot about the racers,
yeah,
and the teams, but we are like, here out in the archipelago, we are about 70, 80 people, 15, 16 boats, and like 30 plus skippers. We have ultra runners running with the teams. All the footage that we have, that's ultra runners. They run with the teams from start to finish, yeah, during 50, 60 hours, and everyone is, having their vacation this week, and they think this is the best week of the year. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's fantastic.
And as we look at the graphics here, we notice also that Team 4 and Team 5, they have now come to a place where they are also ready to jump into the water.
Yeah, and I would say that they are more or less half an hour, 40 minutes behind, which is nothing at this stage, I would say. If we compare to earlier years, it's really good. And so I think this is, yeah. And they are all taking it easy. Now the change, as we can see, they know that it's getting dark, then it's getting colder, and it's really important to have. I think they will use double swimsuits to keep the heat in the body. And this is also what we talk with the medics and so on, that you cannot be too cold, you cannot go out of energy, you need to eat all the time, you need to try to keep you warm. So that's a really big part of the race, and it's no use to try to just go and catch the other teams right now. You need to do all the preparations that is needed. If you don't do that, then you might end up breaking out of the race. So.
And people might wonder about the temperatures also. Would you say in the water it's like 17?
It's about 17 compared to last year. It's warmer. Still in the air, I would say it's more or less the same. But in the end, it's it's the water and the wind and the air that makes it very cold, not at least at night. So it will definitely change. But then it's also a preparation. They have long swims now, but then they will enter Yxlan and Blidö. There we have some really long runs. So that's important when we design the course or track or where we place the checkpoints, that we want them. They really need to have the possibility to run and keep warm, because finding swimming in the archipelago, no problem.
No problem.
Find a lot of running, that's a bigger problem. So but that's really important, because otherwise it would be not safe from any side. So it's also composition, running, swimming, and so we definitely have a safety perspective while designing the race as well.
Beautiful pictures. The sun is setting.
Here we can see that they're using double swimsuits. They have a normal swim run wetsuit underneath, a quite thin one, and then they have a thicker one that they put on these long swims. And then, as Marcus told before about the swimming, they don't use the legs at all. They have a pull buoy, so they can relax the legs during the swims. And then, of course, if you add another layer of neoprene, you get lighter as well. So then, of course, it could be quite difficult to stretch your arms while swimming. But they have tested all this gear for such a long time now, so they're totally comfortable to swim in these gears. But
and what we are looking at in the left picture here, that's the top two teams. That's Team 1, Team 6, swimming almost together.
Almost together. They know it's a long swim, and I think that it looks good. This is exactly what we want. And for me, it's not. Of course, I designed the race, but in the end, this is also for the racers, because it's so much more fun to race when you have someone to compete with and do it together in that perspective. And that's also the atmosphere that we have in the group. But in the end, it's a race. We want to see a winner.
Are there any rules regarding how far they need to be in between here in the swimming, or can they be as close as possible?
They can go just strict behind. So, and then when you swim like this, it's like when like Tour de France or
you have a slipstream.
You have a slipstream. So it's exactly the same with swimming. So you can absolutely the team behind you. We can see now that they're getting closer. That's a really good position, because it's a big difference. If you swim, if you have that slipstream, it's a big difference. So this is exactly the right position, and also what we see in cycling races.
And people watching, they notice also that they have the athletes. They have this line in between themselves, both in the swimming and in the running, right?
Yeah. Well, they could have it in the swimming. It's needed to be because of safety. But that also, when it comes to the slipstream, it's fantastic just to have a line. You can just lay there.
Good to be number 3.
Yeah. When it comes to running,
they can choose to have it, but they don't need to.
They can choose to have it, but it's the same thing. It's not a slipstream in that perspective, but you can be pulled in a way which is really good. And you can see them in adventure racing. They're doing the same with mountain biking and so on. So that's a normal way to work.
So we're going to head back to some live pictures. Anything more, Thomas, before I let you go? Because I know you're heading out on the course soon.
Yes, exactly. I'm going down to Furusund to meet the team.
At checkpoint 2?
Now we push them to Furusund just before checkpoint point 2, so I will meet them there. Talk a little bit about the changes and the safety perspective. Then it's getting darker.
It's getting darker and darker, for sure.
We know that it's 20 minutes to 8 now. I would say within an hour it's getting really dark, and within 2 hours it's pitch black.
Yeah.
And I would say that's where the race starts at this stage.
Yeah, at day 1.
Day 1.
Yeah. Good. So I'm going to let you go, Thomas. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
All right, and we're heading back to some live pictures.
The light looking on the top, okay? Is it looking like a drunk unicorn?
I have not checked the map, but you have the map.
I have the map.
Good.
Good.
So what else
Good
can
job, guys. We aim a bit right from that boat, then the house, and a bit further right. A bit further right. Yeah. Okay. See you on the southern tip then. Maybe on the other side, I take the vest.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, as in
You or me, one.
one of us will have it. We're not sure which one yet, but
Wait. Green.
hela vägen.
Can I go? Green flag up.
Ready?
Yeah.
Vi skulle kunna gå ut höger och lägga oss på sidan av dem.
Jag tycker det är coolt när man får båtarna också. Alltså,
Skulle ni kunna släppa mig en sekund så kan jag byta?
Lycka till.
see the other checkpoint. I see it.
Yeah, cool.
But we're not going to it. Or can we?
No, that's the thing, right? We have to go.
Alright, let's get closer to him. So I gotta let him know because he's gonna go left.
So,
checkpoint. I need you to go right.
So basically behind that boat there, where that red boat.
Correct. As of right now, we need to go right, and then I already see the next checkpoint in my eyes. I need you to go to the right-hand side.
Okay, so it's the island with the right island.
Right island, please. Straight line. Straight line.
the rule when they get there is they have to have firm ground under their feet, which means they don't have to get comfortable running, but they have to be high enough. They have to be in a position where they would be if we have to give them a green flag.
And that's what
So
everybody else
basically-
is doing.
Yeah, so probably that's what they have to go there, and then you have to sort of touch ground so that we can say that, yeah, we can get back in, but they don't have to actually get all the way out.
Okay.
Up, all the way out. They have to be up, but not out. Does that make sense? It sounds stupid, but yeah. So that was why it
Okay. Perfect.
Just one stick or
Just give it to me, I'll do it. I'll just start turning on.
yeah, just let me have it.
Actually, are we going to see it at the next entry?
Yeah.
Because I think I might put my bit of my hat on, my like neoprene.
Neoprene, the big one, or?
Just like the like this one, like 2 times U. It's in my bag.
So the blue one, you mean? That one? Or
The nip, like
oh, that one. Okay.
it's 2 times U. It's in like a bag.
Yeah.
It's in your
Cap. Anything else beside the cap?
it's in a speedo bag in the black bag.
Yeah.
Speedo bag in the black bag.
Anything else?
Oh, good.
Okay, good. Good job, guys. Good.
Let's go.
Keep going.
Isabella, let's do it before the next swim.
You got some happen then?
Having one of my shoe bars, which is in my back pocket. Okay? But we can do that when we... I'm not getting trouble. One.
Yeah, this is exactly what we talked about earlier when it comes to safety and the ferries. As you can see, we have Silja Line in the back, and we're taking the teams down to Furusund, where we have just right here. And just behind Silja Line right now, you have checkpoint 2. And from a safety perspective, this is definitely the only way they could go, because they need to have a huge distance between the ferries at this stage. But it's so interesting to see. We have Team 6 now in the lead with Alexander Koller in the front swimming. He's a fantastic swimmer, really, really strong, and they swim so well. As you can see, the conditions are fantastic as well. And then we have the fight between Alexander, the giant, and Glenn Wilkinson from Team 1 Australia as position 2 here as well. But as you can see, here we have Team 8 is coming very close behind here as well. It changes a lot, and if you look around, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can see all 8 team boats here now, and a fantastic setup. We have Silja Line in the back right now. So yeah, so now the teams are going straight south to Furusund, and then we have created a line so they can cross over to Yxland and to pass checkpoint 2. And then they will have a long run. Then they can, depending on where they want to go, they can go Yxland all the way down, or they can cross over to Blidö and then take a shorter route to checkpoint 3 and entering stage 2. But for now, we will have checkpoint 2 and checkpoint 3, where we enter stage 2 will be around midnight, a little bit around that. But for now, we're going for Furusund and then over to checkpoint 2. tricks. Good work! Men lägg av!
Vi ska in direkt.
Bra, kör på, kör på, kör på, kör på.
Ni måste hjälpa mig att dra upp mina ärmar. Simma rakt på checkpoint eller på klicka till höger. Den där inne. Stopp på checkpoint. Ja, det är lugnt. Get you wet.